So welcome to the webinar. It's an exciting day. It's the 10th of the 1st, 2021. And to be totally honest, I'm really pumped about what's happening in cryptocurrency. I've been involved with cryptocurrency for 5 years now, and we've been talking about what's happening today for 5 years, and things have really moved up. Who would have believed that one Bitcoin is now worth $52,000? So that's a really, really good price. For someone that bought a Bitcoin at $4,500 for $270 or whatever price you paid. And I do know people today bought their Bitcoin at $52,000. And that's also incredibly exciting because we are seeing the trend line for cryptocurrency to be very, very positive. And during the presentation, so I'm going to go through that as well. We've got Ethereum. Now, Ethereum is really starting to move as well. So one Ethereum just on 12 months ago back in January was about $150 per Ethereum. Now we're looking at a 1,700, 1,000, 17 times your money in 12 months. It's nearly as good as real estate, but it's okay. This is the world of cryptocurrency, and we've got the other one, which a lot of people are getting involved with now. If I can find it, I'll go back the other way and do it, which is the other blue chip we like to look at is Litecoin. So Litecoin in the last month has really moved a lot. 12 months ago it was $45, and now one Litecoin is $228. It was $204 yesterday, $228 today. And I'll talk a little bit about the alt season, and that's what's happening now with cryptocurrency. We're starting to see a lot of people move their profits out of this big monster called Bitcoin into some alternative coins. And that's what's happening right now. But the flow of money moving into Bitcoin is certainly very, very big and attractive. And a lot of people are getting involved with crypto right now. So congratulations on joining the webinar. What I might do is quickly do a screen share. Get on the right PowerPoint first. So a lot of people ask me, where is Dacxi, the Dacxi Exchange going? What are we doing with Dacxi? What makes Dacxi so special? Why am I so excited for the Dacxi platform? And look, honestly, I should share with you why I even got involved with the Dacxi platform from day one, because there's been some great coin growth, some other coins, some other exchanges that I could have got involved with. But personally, I really like where the Dacxi Exchange is going. My name's Andrew Squilari. I'm a digital asset strategist. I love talking about cryptocurrency. Been involved in the industry for 5 years. I've seen it transform from the wild west of buying a coin from a guy I met in Vietnam over to really good, regulated, safe, very secure exchanges where we sit right now. So now it's a lot safer and easier to get involved with crypto. Of course, a bit of the profits out of it. There's a lot of profit left involved with cryptocurrency. Now, a financial disclaimer, I don't give you investment, financial or trading advice. Make sure you do your own due diligence. Make sure the advisor you choose has got cryptocurrency, because you are going to have a tax problem. That's the whole idea of getting involved with cryptocurrency. So you do have to work out ways to legally minimize your tax liability. So they need to understand crypto. If they don't have it, they probably won't, and you need proper professional advice. So that is a big warning for you guys to make sure you get good advice and tax planning. Now, we go through this during the introduction to crypto. I'll do that again. We're going through the adoption crypto boom now. So we've got institutional money is driving the market right now. Apologies, this is only a week old, $43,900 a week ago, and now we're sitting at $52,000. That's institutional money just driving the price of Bitcoin up and driving the market cap of cryptocurrencies up as well. So institutional money is doing that. When they make a decision, we might put $100 in, they put $100 million in. When we put in $1,000 or $10,000 or $100,000, they put $1 billion in. So when they make decisions, these guys here, Fidelity, BlackRock, Microtrends, and many, many thousands of other companies, they're pushing this market up, because what they're running away from is very scary, and they're loving what we're doing with cryptocurrency. So we are taking advantage of that. So on top of that, consumer spending providers like Visa, MasterCard, Square, WeChat, Alipay, they're all getting involved as well. And that's also pushing the market up. Now, what that really means is institutional FOMO has really started to hit in. Consumer FOMO, fear of missing out, hasn't really hit, but it is happening very soon, and everyone is going to be really asking you to have a firm direction and knowledge about how they can buy cryptocurrency. So thank you for joining the webinar, so you get to understand how to do that professionally. Now, why is this crypto boom going to continue? A lot of people say, are we at the top of the cycle? I think Bitcoin at 52,000 is too much. I've missed the boat. Well, you haven't missed the boat. The reason why you haven't missed the boat is because institutional money managers are diving into cryptocurrency now, because what they're seeing is this is where the new markets are going to be creating money. Consumer spending providers, like I said, Visa, MasterCard, PayPal, they're all getting involved with cryptocurrency. The size of the market cap, we are now over $1 trillion. So every day the market gets bigger, and the volatility may still move $1,000 or $2,000 a day up and down, but as a percentage, that's getting smaller and smaller. So that's giving us a lot of security. Fear of traditional currencies. I knew back in December that the market was not going to have a reset. The reason I knew it, because the US government announced that they were going to put in $900 billion into their economy. The number is going to be a lot more than that when they actually do it. And in order for the balance of trade around the world to maintain the standard that it is now, Australia, UK, China, and everyone else is wanting to get involved with cryptocurrency. So they are flooding into cryptocurrency now because they are scared of devaluation of what's happening with their traditional currencies, and they're looking at crypto as a way to hedge against inflation. All currencies plateau. And the potential gains, everyone's seeing that Bitcoin is on the move. Everyone's seeing that all the other alternative coins are moving. So they want to get involved and take the profits that we are enjoying and put it into their traditional businesses and their traditional portfolio. So they are doing that. But the most important thing is this here: all currencies plateau. So what's happening is we're going up and up and up, and there's going to be a point into the future where these currencies actually do plateau out. Bitcoin might plateau at 55,000, 75,000, 500,000. At some point, all currencies plateau. Your big problem is, what are you going to do then? Before you got introduced to cryptocurrency, how were you going to create long-term wealth doing what you were doing? So everyone is going to be asking themselves now we've gone through this big wave to this adoption boom, what are we going to do to create money? And that's what I like about Dacxi. That's why I got involved with Dacxi. It provides that answer. What is special about the Dacxi platform? We are crowd finance opportunities, tokenized early startup investments in companies, either with equity or loans to enable successful growth of that company. So at a point in the future, you might convert some of your Bitcoin over to the Dacxi coin, over to the new pool coin that the company has worked out a way of making sure water is safe for us to swim in that doesn't involve chlorine. Who wants that company to get involved with that company? So what we do with Dacxi is provide this area an answer to the problem that is coming. This is a big problem. We don't want to go back to what we're doing now, trying to find shares or crypto in areas we don't know is trusted, or go back into property. We want to be able to leverage our money that we've created. So tokenizing early startup companies is very, very good and safe. So the other thing, what we're going to on exchange as well is peer-to-peer transactions, purchases through internet exchanges, like we're talking before, sending value between exchanges, and of course, peer-to-peer lending as well, which I'll talk a bit about on another webinar. But lending is a very good opportunity for everyone to get involved with as time goes on, because we can leverage what we have in cryptocurrency to lend into other projects. Now, the biggest problem, like anything else, where the value of something is how much of a problem that a company solves. So globally, there's no clear investment path for a retail investor to access startup opportunities. If someone on the Gold Coast has a great idea, they have to talk to the local people within the Gold Coast community that they know to try and find an angel investor to get funded. We have a clear path for people to get involved with the Dacxi ecosystems globally, the Dacxi platforms, allowing them to access global money using the Dacxi ecosystems and Dacxi exchanges globally. Dacxi provides 3 levels of due diligence for all token listings. That's really important because that actually protects the customer. Make sure that there's professional due diligence on every single opportunity we get to have a look at to make sure that it's a real project, good business plan, marketing plan, management plan, and they've got great distribution. So the value of that token will go up because the company is set up to be professionally delivered into the market. So 3 levels of due diligence protects the customer. Now, I like the last bit personally because I like that there's no individual ownership within the crowd finance. So we don't pool our money into one particular token and 2 or 3 people control that big pool of money. So we actually own the asset ourselves. So if you want to buy the pool token, for example, you choose to buy the pool token, you own the pool token in a particular company. Now, I like that you own that coin that you've chosen to purchase. And you can exit that coin as well if you want to go through the exchange and put it back into the Dacxi coin. So the last thing I've seen before in a lot of companies is the angel investor eventually controls the company that they invest in. I like now that the person that comes up with an innovative idea that's looking for funding, the startup company is protected from us. We're not going to go steal their tech and become rich and famous by providing that tech to the world. We provide enough money for that company to be successful. We provide enough security for that company, knowing that they own their tech, and if they follow through with the management plan that they have, and the marketing plan and the distribution plan, that company will become successful, and we all get to take the maximum advantage out of being part of that startup company. So I like that the customers are protected, us, and the company's protected as well using the Dacxi platform globally. Now, why the Dacxi Exchange? Why should we get involved with the Dacxi Exchange? It has got a historical, successful management team. No one in the team is 21-year-old. We've got professors, we've got extremely successful consultants, we've got top-level management team who have had past successful company listings and management, and they all look after the Dacxi management and business plan. Had 3 years of consistent positive growth. So, and we also have in-house tech development, which makes our platform a lot more secure than people that actually want to hire and short circuit tech development within a company. So you've got to make sure it's very secure. We have a unique business plan. No one else is looking after individual ownership of crowd finance. Everyone else is doing pools. We do individual ownership. That's really important. We complement big exchanges and government directions. So everyone's heard a few weeks ago that Singapore Development Bank, they got involved. They've got their own cryptocurrency exchange and they're tokenizing the Singapore Stock Exchange. Well, if we list a company on in the Singapore Dacxi platform, their tech will just roll into the Singapore Stock Exchange once the company is big enough to do that. So we complement what the big exchanges and governments are actually doing and wanting to create. We have no competition in the market at the moment. Now, there's lots and lots of room for competition, and we welcome that competition because it just means that our business plan is worth following. But everyone is following us, so we're the first, and because we've got great management, we've also set ourselves up to be that perfect company for retail investors and companies to get involved with and get funded. Dacxi focuses on community education and confidence building. That's what I'm doing tonight, allowing you to have confidence in cryptocurrency, confidence in the Dacxi Exchange, and confidence in what you're deciding, whether you should get involved 100%, 10%, 5%, or not at all. But you need to develop education and confidence in cryptocurrency to be happy with your decisions. Now, why is Dacxi Exchange ideally placed to succeed? Now, this is what a lot of people ask. Why do I think that Dacxi is going to succeed? We're entering the market of massive disruption. There's never before in history have we had so much social and financial disruptions. So whenever there's disruptions, there's opportunities. The tech is developed for the masses, for the general public, for me and you, and most exchanges across the planet are designed for traders who understand finance and understands the flow of money in and out of markets. We don't. Our tech is developed for the normal general public retail investor. The masses need most help now. If you've got a bit of grey hair, you can see your self-managed super fund, you can see your super fund, you can see your bank balance going down fast. So we need the most help to create wealth and maintain our wealth right now. Other exchanges set up for traders in a growth market. So they're booming, they're loving what's happening at the moment, but it's like you can't not make money in cryptocurrency right now. But we are set up for that mass market. So that's also why this is going to be a very big exchange as time goes on. We have a long-term focus on independent crowd financing. We want you to be independent in your processes and your learning about cryptocurrency. And that's all about education, like we said before, making sure that you have the power in knowledge to make a firm financial decision to get involved with an individual project within the Dacxi ecosystem. And last of all, we're set up for future government regulatory changes. We are going to be putting in crowd financing security licenses on all our exchanges, so allowing equity and lending functions to happen on there. A lot of exchanges globally won't ever comply with those laws. So we're being set up so that we comply with all the local laws around equity and lending of tokens in cryptocurrency and in companies. So that's really important to make sure that you have the licensing first before you get involved. And we've seen recently with Ripple, they did some stuff back in 2012, 2014, and now they're being crucified for it. So we don't want to go through that. So Dacxi is focused on making sure we comply with any potential regulatory changes that are happening in our market. Now, what's a bit of a history on the platform? The initial concept with August 2017, that was I got involved. The initial Datcoin listing was in November 2017. So it was a long time ago now. Cryptocurrency, 1 year is a long time. So we've been operating for over 3 years. The the Australian exchange opened up in November 18. So it's been open and running successfully for a few years, had some really good upgrades since that initial listing. We now have global licensing in Singapore and Estonia for purchasing the coins that we do have. We have offices in Auckland, Sydney, Oxford, Singapore, and Brazil. Some people are working from home because they have to with all the new COVID rules, but a lot of people are working from offices all over the world. We have independent exchanges in Australia. The UK exchange will have the independent exchange happening in Q1 of 2021. And also there's some really big moves to having Vietnam open up as the first Asian exchange as well. So I'm pretty excited about that. Happy for Andy and his mates. And we'll be licensing up to 50 independently operated exchanges through 2021 and up to 100 exchanges globally in the next 3 to 4 years. So it's a really big task. The tech that the in-house tech is designed for scaling, and this is a very good business plan, and they're actually fulfilling that business plan is actually happening right in front of us right now. So there's some pretty exciting times ahead for cryptocurrency. There's pretty exciting times for people in getting involved with crypto. And most importantly, the people that are involved with the Dacxi platform are going to be protected. They are going to be enjoying the rewards of having their cryptocurrency for a long term, knowing it's in a secure place, that it's good for them, and it's also good as their to pass on to whoever they wish to if something happens to them, and they can pass it on as their legacy. Thank you for being open to learning. Really look forward to planning for your future, but taking action now. Now is the time to take massive action to get involved in cryptocurrency. The market is still booming. The market's going to be booming for a long time. For additional information, go back to the person that shared this video with you. Ask lots and lots and lots of questions. Go to Dacxi.com, what we do, and go to the Learn tab. Go through the customer learning area there. Make sure you develop some confidence in crypto. get involved with the community, go to the Facebook pages, go to the YouTube pages, understand about crypto, and talk to your mates about crypto as well, and then get their questions and get back to the person that referred you to this video. Thank you very much for your time. Love sharing what I know and look forward to helping you on your journey into the future. Bye-bye.